What's shaking, everybody? It's your boy King of the Gold State coming at you with another haul video. This one's from something I did over the weekend. My usual running around to yard sales and answering ads on the internet, such as Craigslist and what have you. So, there's gold up there, guys. You gotta check it out. But before I get started, I want to say give this video a thumbs up. Also, comment down below. Also, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. So it's pretty cool if you do. And for those who have subscribed and those who are liking this video or previous videos, thank you for subscribing, and thank you for liking, and thank you for commenting on whatever video you watched. So without further ado, I'm gonna get things started because I got a good stack of stuff for you guys. Let me see. Answer Craigslist ad, and I decided to check out what kind of garage sale they had going on, and they had these books that they were selling for about $2 each. So I figured, what the hell? So check them out. I got there early in the morning, and I was gonna wait for them to open. And as soon as I got there, I already started seeing people around there, so I decided to go check things out. And they had boxes, like 5 or 6 long boxes for about $2 each a book. So stuff I picked up. IDW Rocketeer. I think this might be a reprint of some sort, but it's still a cool cover. Pick that up. I'm not sure if this wants to do anything really, but Toxin #1. It's the first issue of a limited series. It was like $2, so I was like, whatever. I figured I'd just pick that up. Pardon me, guys. I'm probably gonna flip through these books pretty quick because I have a nice stack of stuff. Let's see. Howling Command. It was a Shield. Got that for $2. I saw that in a comic shop in the local Bay Area for about like 10, and I said no, but as soon as I saw that for $2, I said, what the hell? I got a variant of Punisher #5 that was sitting in that pile over there. I thought it was pretty cool to get for $2. Marvel Team Up #93. It's Spider-Man and the Werewolf. And this looks kind of like the Shadow a little bit, this character in the middle. It's kind of funny, but that was a pretty cool pick up to grab. I think it's called Tatterdemalion. I don't know what the hell that is, but it's a new word. As far as spec books, I don't know. I just kind of I got these for $2, but they were still sitting there over near Mint, like first appearance of Deadpool 2099. So I saw those in there. Actually, I saw 6 of them, and I said, all right, 4 is enough. You ever get to that point where you grab a few of them, you see enough there, you're like, all right, that's enough, because you start thinking in the back of your head, all right, maybe this is worth something, or maybe they're not. These aren't worth more than the cover price, and I got these for half the cover price. So I figured, what the hell, it's pretty much a spec for me at this point, because it's Deadpool 3, what have you. So grab that. Also grabbed found this. I thought it was amusing. Variant cover of Amazing Spider-Man 528. I thought, all right, what the hell? Just grab that and see if that'll do anything down the line in life. So I think I grabbed that in another variant of 528. I think I got it. I think I got it right. Nope, it's not a variant of 528. It's a variant of Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man #21. So figure what the hell. Grabbed a couple things. Some of these did something and some of them didn't, in my opinion. So I grabbed, but I never had this, I figured I'd grab it. Raiders of the Lost Ark #1. It's a movie adaptation. It's obviously the movie adaptation of the movie. Also multiple copies of New Avengers #4, the first appearance of Maria Hill. Found a Avengers 260, that's the origin of Nebula. Found this one because I'll probably never get the original one, which is Deadpool Kills in Marvel Universe #2. And the other copy I'm referring to, I think it's Wolverine. I think it's one of the Wolverine issues. It's a J. Scott Campbell cover, but it's color. So and it's just like this one, but it's actually a Wolverine issue. So I don't know the details of this one. This is a second printing variant, so I was like, you know what, this is as close as I'm gonna get, and it's $2. Screw it. So I picked up this one because I saw this as a wall book at another comic shop, and I thought it was funny. Punisher meets Archie. I'm probably gonna have to sit back and read this, you know, and see what the hell the whole deal is. I mean, Punisher versus Predator, why not, right? Punisher meets Archie. We'll see how this turns out. So, pick that up for $2. Blank cover, Doctor Strange. I figure I just hold on to this until I get to a con next year, and just get somebody to draw something for me. I don't know. You know, maybe I'll draw something. I'm not sure. So, got those. Also, got a few other books from this first shop. Found this used to be a hot book. Wolverine number 80. This was the X-23 test tube baby thing, which writer Larry Hama kind of like, you know, refuted, and the book wasn't really worth anything very much down the line. So whatever, you know. I just picked it up just for the fact that I didn't even have it. Found 2 copies of Wolverine number 88, and that's the first time Deadpool meets Wolverine, and you know, got that. Also found this one here, which is Green Lantern number 48. I think it's my 3rd or 4th copy. It's a DC Universe logo, which I found in there for $2, which I thought was cool, so I had to grab that. Also for $2, found a pair of copies of Spawn number 9, first appearance of Angela, in that pile. The cool thing was going through those boxes was great, because I got there before another guy got there, and he was kind of like, he had the kind of look where, you know, and I think a lot of us who hunt for comics have the kind of look or feel that you're not motivated to go through the boxes because somebody else is already there first. That was a feel, and that, for me, that was a pleasing feel. So, also found a couple copies of Angela, Asgard's Assassin number 1. Found that. Also found this one, which I didn't think was going to go for much, but it goes for like $20 or so. Angela, Asgard's Assassin number 2. It's a variant, and it looked like it's drawn by. If you look at it, it looked like it's drawn by Adi Granov or Stephanie Hans, and it's not. It's actually drawn by artist Mike Choi, and it's a retailer incentive. It's a 1 out of 25, and I've seen this slab at a 9.8 for $225 on eBay. Also saw it a raw copy for $20. So I don't know. I'm actually consider, you know, looking at this book harder and probably getting it, you know, pressed and slabbed and what have you. So that was the first one I went to. That was my first yard sale I went to of the day, and that was pretty cool. The next one was maybe 15 minutes down the road, and yeah, about that. Say about 15 minutes down, 10-15 minutes down the road, and I paid cash in my first yard sale. So this one, I'm kind of setting things up when I say this. I paid cash in my first yard sale, and I only had like $15 on it. So I went to another one where they said they had comic books on top of all their other little knickknacks and trinkets. Asked the lady, hey, I was here about your ad. Told me you guys had comic books. Oh yeah, sure. So she went in there, came out, you know, with her comics that she was going to put up, and she had 2 boxes, 2 like large USPS boxes, and she had her comics, and some of them were marked prices by posted. The others, some of them weren't. So, you know, she brings them out, and I'm not going to reenact it, but she brings out the books, a stack of books, and they're X-Men books. She holds them in front of me and says, yeah, I was going through them all, and when she's doing this, she's flipping the books while she's holding them in her hand. So basically, I'll take this for example. She's doing this, like that, and I was like, but I'm not going to do, she didn't do it as hard as, I didn't do it as hard as she did, but she was going like this, but one over another, just going through each book. And as I was looking in the pile in her hand, I saw 2 or 3 other books behind her just kind of peeking. And I was like, what the fuck? In my brain, I'm thinking, what the hell? stop, you're killing him. So I was like, my first reaction, that was what I thought in my head. And outside of my mouth, all I could say was, can I see? And she's like, yeah, sure. So I looked through, and the back of the pile that she did destroy were these. Uncanny X-Men 221 newsstand, but believe it or not, this one's got a couple of spine ticks. I don't know if it was by her or by whomever, but had to get that. She also had Uncanny X-Men 244, first appearance of Jubilee, which I thought was pretty cool. That one's got like maybe pressable defects, so I was fine with that. But like I said, the one thing that's got me to stop her from flipping through the pile like crazy, you know, like just flipping pages on the magazine, was this book. Uncanny X-Men 266. This is now, I think, my 4th or 5th copy of the full appearance of Gambit. This one's probably 9.6 or 9.4 after pressing, but yeah, still good. And thankfully, I was able to stop her from flipping through the books like crazy, trying to show me the books, and I was like, whoa. So, yeah, I got these for a pretty cheap price too. Like I bought that, and I also bought, just to make it not seem obvious, I bought like another book like this, Where Monsters Dwell, which I thought was pretty cool. I'm trying to collect books for Halloween comic covers come next month. It's coming up on there, so I don't want to keep showing the same thing. So I found that. So all four of these together, I got for about $40 together. And the thing is, I had 15. So I was like, okay, do you do PayPal? She says, no, I don't do PayPal. Okay, where is an ATM? There's one 5 minutes down the road over at Safeway. So I was like, okay, let me run down there and go real quick. So as I left, I saw two guys, you know, watch me leave. Like they may have seen me before, you know, like go through like yard sales and what have you. And I was like, in my head, I'm thinking, oh shit, you know, because I already gave her like the last $15 out of my pocket just to hold the books. So ran to the ATM really quick, grabbed the money, came back, and then the first thing that came out of my mouth was, oh, you got some competition. I'm like, oh shit, no. You know, but she didn't sell the books, but the guy was claiming he recognized me, and I was like, you do? He was like, where do you recognize me from? And he told me he recognized me from a different place, and I was like, yeah, you got the wrong guy. You know, and that's the thing, I think he got the wrong guy altogether. So I was like, okay, cool. So the lady still honored the amount. I gave her the 40, got, you know, and I got my books and left. So it was about 9:30 or so or whatever, and I was like, I'm gonna sit back over the Safeway parking lot, go through everything I picked up so far. So decided to do that, and I decided to also just take a breath and wait until places are starting to open up. So I waited for a shop up in you know, up in the northern spot of California, like North California, normally where I go to sometimes, you know, to go look for books. So another shop opened, and decided to go to their dollar bins, and their dollar bin is really dope over there. Like the one I go to up there is like really got some good stuff. Probably, in my opinion, one of the best dollar bins I've ever encountered. And so when they opened up, you know, I decided to start digging, and as soon as I did, I found some pretty good stuff, man. So not for nothing, it was $1. You know, New Mutants number 93, newsstand variant. Picked that up there. Also picked this one up because they're doing this has been produced by Charlie Theron. Old Guard, supposed to be for Netflix. So Old Guard number 1 was in that pile. Also found a New Warriors number 1 in that pile. I think that's the second week in a row. I may have found a New Warriors, I'm not sure. Also found some Marvel fanfare, you know, with Black Widow and Iron Maiden, number 12, number 10. Also found 3 copies of Transformers number 73. It's the reason why I picked this up is because it's got low print distribution, and it goes for a pretty nice amount of money on eBay. So I might just post some of these up on eBay or maybe on Instagram, and you know, see what happens. So That was pretty cool. Also found a Marvel Age Annual. It's a cover I wasn't really familiar with. It's an Arthur Adams cover of the X-Men, which I thought was pretty cool. So had to pick that up. Came across this Captain Atom 42, the first appearance of Death in the DC continuity. Also found 2 copies. Moon Knight number 14. That's the first appearance of Stained Glass Scarlet, which is a really cool Bill Sienkiewicz cover. Really dug it. Also found that. That's a Green Lantern number 51. That's a DC Universe variant, which I thought was cool. Also picked up a newsstand version of Punisher Warzone. I think this is the first appearance of like the female Punisher. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I'm not sure, but I think it's the first appearance of the female Punisher. So I found that for $3 in there. So, you know, and I was almost about to bolt out of there before my meter was going to go off. So found another box, and I figured I'd go through it. And the guy says, the owner says, "Yeah, those are just a bunch of Conan magazines. I don't think you'll find anything in there. To be honest with you, they're just old Conan magazines." And I was like, okay, I'm gonna go through them anyway. So decided to go through them, and they had some good Conan stuff, and I like Conan. But the bottom of the pile of that tub, because he couldn't fit them into the long boxes because they're clearly magazines. But you know what I found in the bottom of it was pretty dope. And you probably already know by the time I mentioned this, but Savage Sword of Conan, got for $1. Kept digging. Guess what I found? Savage Tales. You know, Savage Tales number 1, first appearance of Man-Thing. And yeah, I mean, even in its condition, this book is still easily like a $40 to $60 book. I mean, it's got a little tape tear here and there. It's got some wear and tear. Basically, you could use a press to get all that stuff out. But yeah, this is like at worst like a $40 book, and I thought seeing that in there was pretty damn cool. So yeah, my second copy of both of these, really, because I already have both of these issues. So at some point I might just go through the work to actually have it pressed and cleaned and just sold or something like that. That's pretty impressive to see. I couldn't believe it. He had it in the dollar bin. That's why I think that's one of my favorite dollar bins in that I've ever been to. You see, went down the street, answered a Facebook Marketplace ad, which I thought was pretty cool. So I found some books over the Facebook Marketplace. Oh, the ad that led to the Facebook Market. If you know, it was like an ad that, you know, was in the Facebook Marketplace that led me there. So the books I found I think this might be my 5th copy of this damn book. Anakami Girls number 4. I think it's a hard to find book, but for some reason I keep finding it. Found a Suicide Squad number 48. This is more of the I think it's more of a detailed talk about what happened in the Killing Joke. So that you know, this place I went to is kind of like it's kind of like, you know, like an Amoeba Records or Rasputin, you know, like a used record store type of deal. So I found those in their little comic shop area, and figured I'd go through the stuff, and found a few things. So I found another Marvel Fanfare 10, found a Silver Surfer 82, first cover appearance of Tyrant, yeah, and also in their 50-cent bin, which this is going to need a press, but I had to get it anyway. Vengeance number 1 of 6. That is the first appearance of Miss America, aka America Chavez, and yeah, it's kind of got some spine. It's got some spine ticks. You can use a press. I might just send it to somebody locally to have it pressed, you know. So who knows? I'm not looking to do anything crazy with it, but I was kind of happy to find one, you know. So did that. Also decided to head further up north, more like east, but northeast really, just to go look for other stuff. But actually I had an ad I had to answer, and that was the thing. What did I do with those books? I know I have them. Oh, I do. Decided to go to this one place up north and had to answer, I had to answer an ad. So, and I didn't want to keep them waiting because I was out all day. And by the time I got up there, it would have been like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And this is in a private residence, and I didn't want to like, keep them waiting all day. So, went to go answer the ad, go check out what they had at this place. And it wasn't anything too crazy, but found another Punisher Warzone number 7. That one's a direct issue. Iron Man 281, I believe, is the like a roadies issue, like when he's supposed to be wearing Iron Man armor. Also found this. I was like, holy shit! Kind of had to do a double take on that one. Blade, the Vampire Hunter, not in the greatest shape. I mean, it's got like a couple ticks on the spine, and for a black cover, it's kind of tough. Like black covers are tough to keep in good shape. So, gotta give it to me for $3. Figure what the hell. Also, I couldn't say no, so I picked this up, which is Rye number 0, and I think that might be my 4th or 5th copy. I don't know. I'm specking too hard, but that was pretty cool to find. Also went to Half Price Books in the area, and I really, again, I hope to find something at Half Price Books, and I normally don't. So, only thing I found really was this Moment in Silence number. No number. It's really just a special issue, and I thought it was pretty. It's always a pretty cool cover to have, especially saluting the heroes of September 11th. So I just figured I'd pick that up and leave. I didn't find too much at the Half Price Books, to be honest with you. Decided to hit the comic shop in the area and look around so I could find some stuff. And I thought, all right, see what I could find. So I went to a local comic shop called A1 Comics up in the Sacramento area, and I like that shop. It's a good shop. I never had any issues. And my only problem with that shop is I never get out there very much because I'm too far away. So over at A1, I found a couple things. In their long boxes, I found a Marvel Spotlight on the Son of Satan. Thought that was pretty cool. And I think it's like the origin of Son of Satan. Yeah, Omnius origin issue. So I thought that was cool. Kept digging through the Star Wars section, and I figured, what the hell, I'll find some stuff, hopefully. Star Wars New Hope, that's an Adam Hughes cover. Shame that he didn't, I don't think he did any whatchamacallit, like Empire Strikes Back or whatever, or Return of the Jedi. No, he did Return of the Jedi, what am I talking about? But, found that. This one I bought based on pure spec of what I saw in the trailer. It was, don't get it twisted. I just bought it because after I saw the trailer, I thought, all right, what the hell? Star Wars Droids number 306. I am not going to say this book is going to be hot. I just after I saw the Star Wars trailer, the only thing that came to mind was I remember seeing this cover years ago of like C-3PO, if this is C-3PO, holding a rifle and got a big old mark on his head, and it looks like he's ready to go to war and kill something, So as soon as I saw like the trailer for for Star Wars Episode 9, Rise of Skywalker, I remember seeing the red. I remember seeing C-3PO with the red eyes and thinking, oh wait, that reminds me of that Star Wars Droids cover. So I don't know. I figure I just buy this based on speculation. This is my own personal speculation, So while I'm going through while I'm going through the comic shop, one thing that caught my eye, stuck out was this, and I thought this is pretty dope. Is Art Germ. It's a heavy metal cover by Art Germ, and I thought, man, that is a beautiful, beautiful cover. Had to pick it up. So I mean, that was one of those things where it's like, you're not sure if you want to, but you had to, and it was one of those things I just felt like I had to do. But yeah, that's about it, guys. I mean, prior to me going out of town, I went to a crazy part of Oakland, East Oakland, and I answered another ad, and I got this one book from this one lady who wanted to sell her comics. Well, more like her ex-boyfriend's comics. Hopefully he doesn't find me. And the only thing I found of interest was this, actually. It was Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars #8. And it was, yeah, got that one for a pretty good price. You know, she was a tough negotiator, but fair. And I was fine with it, so yeah. I remember getting this back before the weekend started, and this is pretty cool. It's not perfect. It's got a couple of spine ticks on the spine, and yeah, it's not bad. So I don't know. I might hold on to this and get it pressed and slabbed, or maybe I'll just wait for a con to hit for Mike Zeck and John Beatty to come around. Maybe I'll get them to sign him and maybe remark it or something. But that's it, guys. I got nothing else. It's 25 minutes in. If you've hung with me this far, then congrats to you. Other than that, you know the deal. Thumbs up this video, comment below, subscribe if you haven't. Until then, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.